Okay, Virgo, what is going on? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct one more time. This is going to be your general reading for December 15th through the 30th. And Virgo, I've been trying to get you to your reading for a little second now, like a couple of days now. But I've been having some issues with kind of just getting it out pretty much. I tried to do it last night and I wasn't able to get into it. So today I'm feeling it, I'm feeling good about it. We got some good cards. We got some good energies that came out after the shuffle. So we're going to hop right into it. My disclaimer, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. If it does resonate with you, though, then do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment, and let me know that it was a match for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then I'll catch you on the next go around, or you can check out one of the previous videos that I've done for Virgo, because energy is fluid. One of the previous videos might match you a little bit more now. All right, let's get right into it. Starting off, Virgo, this is going to be your present energy coming into mid-month December. And then we're going to move over and do your future energies going into the end of December and the beginning of January, like we always do it. All right, so let's go. Crowning your reading, Virgo. You got the Sun card, Major Arcana, popping up in the crown of your reading. Starting at the beginning of the month, the sun is shining on you. The universe is shining the rays of light on you. And that's a good sign. The Sun card represents good fortune, positivity, optimism. Great things coming your way, great growth coming your way. Especially if you've been in a place where you haven't been seeing growth, if you've been in a place where, things haven't been moving along, it's been seeming like nothing but darkness has been falling on you, or you've been feeling like you've been on the dark side of the moon. This is kind of like a contrast to that. This is just showing you that moving forward, you're about to start having some light shine on you. It's kind of like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel is what I'm feeling for some of you guys. Because Virgo, I can remember some of your other readings that I've been doing ever since the beginning of November. And it was a lot going on with you guys, like a lot of initiations, a lot of Dark Night of the Souls happening, transformations, you just dealing with a lot of different, issues and pretty much powering up. One of the other readings that I did for Virgos, I think it was something about the road to success. And I talked about how all of the great people had to go very deep in their lives before they can rise to the heights that they reach. And I think I started talking about Oprah Winfrey and her story and other people, that went through some hellish things before they were able to rise up to the height that they find themselves at now. And that's kind of what I'm feeling with all the Virgos that are kind of like tuned in to these readings. It's kind of like you've been going through maybe some hell, maybe a whole cycle of just dealing with challenges and things not going your way and you not seeing the success that you want to see. But Virgo, it's something going on with you towards the end of December, going into the beginning of January. And quite frankly, it has a lot to do with finances. Throughout this whole reading, you have pentacles everywhere. Like, you're surrounded by pentacles, and I'm going to get into it. But just to start it off and jump everything off, you have that good energy that's going to be coming your way. It's going to be coming up internally. It's going to be coming in externally. It's like the universe kind of letting you know that we see you. We see exactly what's been going on. We're shining the light on you, and you're going to be able to see the differences coming in. It's just like that heaviness being lifted off of you. You're going to start to have a more carefree energy about yourself, a more lighter energy about yourself. Maybe it's been real heavy for you lately, And the main thing that the sun is about to shine on with you is going to be your finances, because I clarified with the Ten of Pentacles. I was like, okay, what does the sun mean for Virgo? Like, I see all these different cards. What is the sun representing, and why is it crowning your reading? Pulled out the clarifier, and we got the Ten of Pentacles. So it's definitely talking about a transformation, a completion when it comes down to your finances. When it comes down to a level of finances that you've been on. Maybe you've been in a place, Virgo, where you haven't had the finances that you've wanted. You've been trying to build your finances. You've been trying to find the route the job, the career, the path that you could take to kind of start building your finances and kind of step out into that next level of money, that next tax bracket of money. And so the Ten of Pentacles represents that life that you see for yourself. You know, that vision that you have for yourself, the way you want to make your money, the way you want to bring your money in, the multiple streams of income that maybe you want to have, or the perfect career that you may want to have. With the Ten of Pentacles being the clarifier of the sun, it's just a sign that the universe is going to start shining some good fortune in the realm of finances for you, Virgo. And that's a great omen right there. You know, because these two cards together are nothing but great things. The Ten of Pentacles is usually the wish fulfillment card, the card that represents you having everything that you want in life, the home that you want, the finances that you want, the job that you want, you know, your family surrounding you and having stable relationships, stable finances, having a stable wealth at the end of the day. So with that being at the top of your reading, Virgo, I'm feeling it. Moving right along, right under that, we had the King of Pentacles, right in the middle of your present energy. So I believe this is a energy that you're taking on. The King of Pentacles represents somebody who has come to a place of financial stability. They've been through all the different stages of learning what works for them and what doesn't work for them. They've went through the time of not having enough, or being, you know, in a place of lack, or not being able to build, you know, things the way that they wanted to work. Because but the King of Pentacles is like you get into a place where you start to get the Midas touch. You know, you start to come to a place where the finances just start to come together for you. The King of Pentacles is known for being able to attract abundance. And it comes from the lessons that you have learned inside of your finances. Now, for the rest of your reading, you're surrounded by the other levels of Pentacles. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles right under you. And Virgo, usually I would say that these are people surrounding you, because court cards usually represent people around you. But for some reason, I'm thinking that these are different aspects of yourself, Virgo, and how you have had to transform yourself when it comes down to your finances. This is the level up, you know, because now in this period of time, I believe that you're going from the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. And you have already been going through these phases. You have already been learning these financial lessons, I believe. You know, and at first you were on a level where you were just beginning, you know, just trying to learn about how to get your finances together, just trying to make something work, trying to see what path you could take to build your finances up. You know, and then you had to level up to a Knight position where it's kind of like, okay, now I see what path I want to take. Now I see what direction I want to head in, you know, with my finances, but I'm still moving, you know, kind of slow with it. It's still not coming together. It's still not working. I'm still not as confident at bringing my finances in. I still don't feel that level of abundance, that level of stability that I want to have for myself. And I feel like it's some type of graduation that's happening with you guys surrounding your finances. You know, when you go from the Page of Pentacles being a starter, somebody that doesn't know how to stack the money, how to get the coins, how to attract wealth and attract abundance, to somebody that's on their way to doing it, to somebody that has arrived. And I believe that's what this next cycle is about with you, because this 10 right here represents completion of a cycle. And I believe that you guys are completing a cycle where maybe your finances were not in the place that you have wanted them, in the place that you know you're supposed to be. You know, you look around and maybe you look at other people who have the finances and have that stability and have all, you know, the sun shining on them, the sun shining on their pockets, and they have that abundance. And maybe you were only feeling like you know, had a little bit, maybe a few coins, and you didn't have enough to really be abundant. But this next phase, this next cycle that's starting for you, is kind of like the universe is bringing in that positivity, that good fortune, and it's hitting you in your pockets, in your finances. And now you're going to start transforming into this King of Pentacles energy. The King of Pentacles, even before, you have all the finances and you have that house that you want to live in and the perfect job and the perfect career or the perfect business and the perfect stream of income coming in, the King of Pentacles starts to wear it before he gets it. So this has to do with the law of attraction. I believe what the universe has been teaching you guys during this period could have a lot to do with you starting to feel your self-worth. Because the King of Pentacles, if you look at him, he kind of has a smug look about himself. It has more to do than just finances and his material wealth and his external wealth. It's all about the attitude that he has. He has the attitude like he is supposed to be rich. He is supposed to have good finances. He's supposed to, attract wealth to him, and it comes easily to him. This is the attitude that I believe some of you guys are going to start taking on, and it's going to start opening up that abundance for you. You just tapping more into your self-worth, tapping more into, your self-image, and seeing yourself in a different way, seeing yourself as somebody that deserves to have finances, that deserves to be surrounded by wealth and material gain, and deserves to have stability and everything that comes along with this King of Pentacles. As you can see, he's surrounded by fertility. He's surrounded by stability. He's sitting on his throne. He's ordained in the best type of clothes. He has his coin right there in his hand, and he's comfortable with it. And he then, has the ability to do what he needs to do with his finances to keep it going, and also to maintain his finances. And so I believe it could have been a hard lesson that some of you guys could have been learning, transforming from the Page to the Knight to the King of Pentacles. But I believe that it's kind of like a preparation that the universe has been doing for some of you guys, just so you can get to that level of not only attracting your abundance, but being able to maintain your abundance. Definitely. I don't even know where all that came from, Virgo. But it's something happening with your self-worth. I believe the main focus is your self-worth. Because, the Pentacles speak about your external finances and your material wealth, and the things that give you stability in life and let you live a comfortable life. But internally, the Pentacles are talking about your stability that you have within yourself. And that has a lot to do with your self-worth and what you believe you deserve, as a person on this earth, where you believe your seat of power is, how you believe in yourself, like what you believe that you can accomplish in life. How far do you think you can go? When you envision, your life, where do you believe that your trajectory is taking you? And that has a lot to do with it when it comes down to attracting wealth and abundance. The way we view ourselves a lot of times is what keeps us not being able to get that level of abundance. Like the things that we believe that we deserve. I've heard a lot of people, motivational speakers, talk about this, and they say that a lot of times when we grow up and we see our parents making a certain amount of money and everybody else in our family, our aunts and our uncles and grandmother and grandfather making a certain amount of money all through our childhood, and we see how hard they have to work to make money. Let's just say the people in our family only, or the people in your family only have been able to get to a place of, let's say, $40,000 a year every year, and that was the highest salary that anybody that you knew was ever paid, or let's say 50,000 or something, just to be safe, the mid-range, and that's all you saw growing up, like over and over and over again. And so in your mind, it kind of like gets embedded. That's all you can do. And a lot of people who teach on wealth and teach on finances, they say that this happens a lot of times. And sometimes we keep ourselves in a lower tax bracket only because we've never been around other people who made higher, and we connect to those people in our family in some type of way, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. and we believe that that's all we can do either. You know, it's like that saying goes that, you know, you repeat the life of your parents. I don't know if that's a saying, but that is what usually happens. Like, people usually repeat the life that their parents had because they watch their parents, you know, and they watch everything that they went through during their childhood. And it's kind of like it just gets stapled inside of their mind in some type of way. So they believe, even if it's just in the back of their head or subconsciously, that they can't go beyond that tax bracket either, because my mother or my father only made $40,000 a year, you know, or my mother and my father only was a low-level worker, you know, or whatever it is. But I believe that during this time, Virgo, a transformation is occurring in your finances, in the way that you view finances, the way you view abundance, the way you view your self-worth, you know, where you're going to be able to start to learn how to attract those finances in, and knowing that it has to do with more than just you going out and trying to grab things externally. A lot of times, the thing that attracts finances into us is the way our internal world is set up. Definitely, Virgo. Let's keep it moving. We're 16 minutes in. Right behind that, we have the Queen of Cups, and then I clarified that with the Page of Cups. So with all of these coin energies, all of these pinnacle energies being in your entire reading, and then all of a sudden back here, we have the Queen of Cups. I think that's what I was just talking about how your finances is going to be a reflection of your emotional world, a reflection of your internal world. I believe that this Queen of Cups here is speaking about your internal world, you know, because the Queen of Cups has to do with somebody that is tapped into their emotions, somebody who has balanced their emotions to a certain extent and uses their emotions in a way to where they can have it as an asset. Now, if you know anything about emotional signs or water signs, they say that water signs are some of the best manifestors because they're able to manifest through their emotions. And I know you guys are not water signs, Virgo, but I believe this is like something that the universe is kind of trying to tell you when it comes down to your emotional health. Your emotional stability has a lot to do with what you manifest into your life. Because if you know anything about the law of attraction, and if you've ever watched that movie The Secret or read the book The Secret, they talk about how you use your emotions to manifest what you want to bring about in your life. First you envision it. First you envision what you want with your mind, but then you have to use your emotions to feel, you know, how you would feel if you got that Ferrari, or how you would feel if you got that BMW. How would you feel if you got that perfect job that you wanted? And this is what visualization is about. You first visualizing it with your mind, and you going all the way there to it feels like you already have it. And that's what the law of attraction is about, is you being in a mode of already having the abundance. You making yourself feel how you would feel if you landed that dream job, or if you were running your own business. And once you start to operate in those waves, when you start to put out those vibes, then that's what attracts that to you. And it definitely, the law of attraction definitely works. Like, I've experienced it in my life before. It still works for me to this day. And I believe some of you guys are going to start practicing that. I would definitely recommend that you go back and read up on The Secret, or watch that movie The Secret. For some of you guys, especially if some of you Virgos have been going through a transformation with your finances, or maybe been in a place of struggling with your finances, I believe a whole transformation is happening around your finances, and it has to do with a lesson that the universe is kind of trying to teach you when it comes down to you being able to manifest what you want into your life. And it has to do with tapping into those deep emotions and feeling like you already have what you desire. And that's what I'm feeling for some reason, Virgo. Like you being able to visualize and master the art of visualization and the art of attraction. Because a lot of you guys, I think, that are watching this video are into spirituality. And spirituality has to do with manifesting things, with you becoming an alchemist and being able to attract things into your life through the art of manifestation, through the law of attraction. So definitely, The Secret is a great book or a great movie to watch to kind of like brush up on that law of attraction. Also, the Hermetic principles are a good thing to look into, just to go deeper and delve deeper into the law of attraction and the laws of the universe and how they can work for you or work against you. Because somebody that becomes wealthy, somebody that gets to the level of the King of Pentacles, have learned to use the laws of the universe, for themselves, and not fight against them or have the laws work against them, but knows how to swing with the laws of attraction and the universal laws. So yeah, I like that, Virgo. I believe that's what's happening. And going into 2019, I think that you're going to start to see the changes happening around your finances with all of these financial cards surrounding you. Ooh, it feels good. Like, I think you're going to start to have a breath of fresh air coming in surrounding your finances. For some of you guys, all these pages and knights here could represent some offers that are coming in. This is the other side of it. If that first whole message was not resonating with you in one way, or if it was, but you know that it's something else coming your way too, this could represent some offers coming in. The Page of Pentacles represents an offer coming in that's kind of like a start in a new direction when it comes down to your finances. This could be a job offer coming in. It could be a financial offer coming in. A business partner coming in to offer you something. That's what the page usually represents, is an offer that surrounds finances that's coming your way. Also, you have the Knight of Pentacles, so this could be another offer that's coming in that could be a more big boy offer, that could get you moving into where you want to be a little bit quicker. So maybe this could represent two different offers that are coming in for you, Virgo, surrounding finances. One could be a little more well-paying than the other, And then also you have another offer coming in, and this could be the same thing, an offer coming in surrounding finances, but having to do more with you being emotionally fulfilled at that job or within that realm of making money, And with the Queen of Cups being here, right, with the Page of Cups, I believe that what you guys want to be doing to bring in abundance, you want to be doing it in a way that also brings you emotional fulfillment. And the King of Pentacles knows about that too. That's why he was, a person that's in the King of Pentacles position is able to bring in that much abundance, because they get it from being tapped into a place where they enjoy what they're doing for work. And so I believe that is your goal, Virgo. You want to definitely be doing something that fulfills you emotionally for work. And you know that if you have some type of career path or job that's like that, you'll be able to be abundant in it. And you can rise to those levels of abundance, if it's something that you enjoy doing. So I believe that's the whole transformation that's happening with you around finances. Like, yes. Right on, Virgo. Moving right along, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Chariot and the Queen of Wands. And this is all in your future energies. So the Queen of Pentacles, I believe this popped up in one of your other previous readings, Virgo. The last one I did for you, I think. And the Queen of Pentacles just represents somebody that can do it all. Somebody who is finding that balance within their finances. They can balance their home and their work life. They can balance their relationships and their finances. And that is definitely going to be needed, Virgo, moving forward. If you're having all this abundance that's coming your way, you're going to take on that Queen of Pentacles and that King of Pentacles role, where you're balancing your life in a way that you can maintain these finances coming in. Right below that, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is a fast-moving energy coming in your way. This could be you headed towards those finances as quickly as possible, or you headed towards that abundant life as fast as you can. This is in your future energy, so I believe going into the year of 2019, you're going to feel a sense of urgency that's going to be popping up into you, Virgo, that has to do with your finances and you gaining that stability in your life. Why do I say that? Right under that, we have the Chariot card. So the Chariot is a quick moving energy also. Like the Chariot is things starting to move, getting things moving. Also, it has to do with balance. So I believe you're going to start to see some movement in your finances because you're finding a level of balance within yourself, Virgo. The Chariot energy represents the balancing of your yin and yang energy, your higher and lower self, your dark and your light energy, your good and your evil energy, the balancing of that so that you can move forward as quickly as you can. The female and the masculine principles within yourself, finding that balance so that you can move forward more efficiently. The Chariot card is about efficiency within yourself, which reflects into your life. When you have that balance within yourself, within your two different halves, then you can move forward as fast as you can, and it's not one side, putting you out of balance so that it's, holding you back. So this is stability within your mind, within your soul, within your emotions, within your material wealth, and you starting to learn how to bring the balance together within yourself to move forward as quickly as possible. And I believe this is going to be movement in your finances because for some reason this whole reading is about finances. If you see all those pentacles that are over here. 10 of Pentacles, look at that card. Like abundance coming your way. It's about to be some movement happening for you towards the end of December and going into the beginning of January. Virgo, congratulations. Right below that, we have the Queen of Wands. So this is just you taking on that fiery energy. That's what I believe it represents, you actually being passionate when it comes down to your finances. This Queen of Wands is looking right over there at all these pentacles, because there's going to start being another level of passion for you guys when it comes down to the pursuit of your finances. And I believe that comes from that balance that you're going to find within. Balancing your internal world is going to reflect in your external world, and you're about to start getting passionate about changing the way your finances look. You graduating from the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. And this is just your evolution as a person, because you guys are Earth sign, and the Pentacle cards represent Earth signs. So this is just your evolution as a person, from being in that Page position to the Knight position to a King of Pentacles position. And this whole transformation in one of your last readings, we were talking about you being initiated by the universe. If you go back and check out the reading that I did for you guys, Virgo, I think it was the end of November. Yeah, I think it was the end of November. I was talking about how you guys were in a place of initiation by the universe. And that initiation I'm starting to see now was having to do with your abundance. Before you can get into that level of abundance, you have to kind of be initiated into that. And I believe everybody had to go through that. Everybody has to go through that just to get to that level of being abundant and being attracting your material wealth in. You have to learn a lot of hard lessons before that happen. That's the road to success, like I was talking about in one of your other readings also, Virgo. So you guys maybe can go back and check out some of those previous readings. They're all lining up to this, and this is the end game. It has to do with your finances. So definitely, Virgo, I want to thank you guys for listening to that reading. Hopefully it resonated with somebody, and it's able to give you maybe some insight into what's happening around you. But if it does resonate with you, then like I always say, like, share, subscribe, comment. And also, I am opening up personal readings for all the zodiac signs. So if you need a little bit more clarity when it comes down to your life specifically, then you can email me. That will be in the description below this video, and I could let you guys know how I set that up with you. Until next year, Virgo, I am signing off. This is Chris Anthony. Later.